That's his stats, 42 matches. I've seen him play really well, and I've seen him look a little bit out of his depth. He's been a bit sort of in and out at times. Played beautifully against Australia in the UAE about a year, just over a year ago. And Shazad, 33 matches. 872 runs. And strike rate of 65. A young man like you remember Fred Astaire. Arthur Murray maybe, but not Fred Astaire.
I don't remember him, I just heard about him.
Oh, did you? Your dad told you. That's sweetly timed, very sweetly timed. Wow, what a shot. First boundary of the innings. And the end of the over, 6 without loss. He tried to swing that from leg stump and it didn't swing. And that's tucked away nicely for 4.
Yeah, a little bit of overcorrection there from Philander. Last delivery called a wide, adjudged a wide. So he's thinking, well, let me not do that again. Let me try and shape it from nice and straight.
Oh, just wide of Callis' second slip. Good fielding. Down at third man, also appreciated by Philander. Staying the man down there. How close was this?
This is what Philander can do. There you go, straight seam, just nips across. Jamshed gets the edge. Callis maybe was a little bit late in moving. I don't think it would have got there anyway. There you can see the seam movement, nipping away. It was a long way from him in the end.
Up in the air. Is it Dale Steyn? Yes. Oh, just doesn't get there. It was up there for some time. A long time. Applause from Philander for the effort. Interesting to see exactly how close he got to this.
Well, Dale Steyn really is an athlete. This ball went out and it seemed like it was in the air for ages. I wonder if it just swirled a little bit away from him. Batsman thought he was gone. Dale Steyn is an athlete, a really good fielder. I think he just got there, just the fingertips. But it would have been a brilliant catch if he got hold of that. It really would have been.
Played a lot. Oh dear, they're at one end, they're at one end. Oh dear, a comedy of errors. AB de Villiers running from mid-on, trying to make sure he gets to those stumps to collect the throw. In the end, oh, have a look at this. Oh no. The throw's not good though. The throw's not good. Oh dear. Oh, get back. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh dear. Oh. Chance number 2.
Yeah, this one needed a direct hit. Graham Smith moving quickly to his left. He's a lot quicker than he looks, I can assure you of that. And, just needed a direct hit there. I think he just missed by his reaction. It wasn't far off. And I think it would have found Jamshed wanting, definitely. It's amazing how his direct hits, 99% of the time, they find the batsman short.
Out. Safe hands of Callis had slipped. Steyn celebrates. And the breakthrough eventually has come.
Well, he's good up front, Dale Steyn. He's got a little bit of swing early on in his spell, but on this occasion he just goes across the left-hander. He tries to run it down to third man and gets a thick outside edge. Callis, as he's done so many times before, takes a good catch as the sole slips. So Jamshed is gone for 24, Pakistan 49 for 1.
Mohammed Hafiz gets in just in time for Dale Steyn's second spell. Beautiful stroke. Too full, too wide, and pounced on. Threaded it through the offside field. 17 gone, 57 for 1. Out! Well caught by Amra at first slip. Steyn does him again. Can you believe it?
Well, it's becoming a problem for Mohamed Hafiz. When he walks to the wicket now, it doesn't matter in which form of the game. The three South African captains turn to Dale Steyn. It's a beautiful delivery. It's up, it encourages the drive, the outside edge is found. The second slip is there now. This one goes to the first slip and Amla pouches it. So, Mohamed Hafiz falls to Dale Steyn again, this time for 5. Pakistan 58 for 2.
So Maksud, very pleasant young man. I had the pleasure of interviewing him this morning. He speaks beautiful English. He's never been outside of Pakistan other than to UAE. He's never toured anywhere else. And drags the first one down and gets whacked over mid-wicket. And it'll run away for 4. Off a little bit low on the bat, but not a good start for Imran. Oh, and that's from wide and did everything. Oh, blimey. Fabulous over. 67 for 2.
Oh, well done in the end. It's Steyn who's at backward point. Has a tough position, that, for the leg spinner.
Dragged down a bit, cut firmly out in the offside, spinning away from him, went the wrong way. Absolute athlete.
There's that shortness you're talking about, him hitting the pitch back of a link. Got him! Gone!
Wee bit fuller from Jacques Callis. He's got the desired result. Caught on the crease a little bit. This Shazad, he's hung his bat outside the off stump. And all he's managed to do is give a thin edge through to Quinton de Kock. He's done the rest. Shazad on his way for 35. It's like fuller length. Just trying to get the ball down to third man. Got the ball to the keeper's gloves. Happiness for Callis on his return to the one-day side. Pakistan now 73 for 3.
Misbah ul Haq, the Pakistan captain, walks out to the middle. 96 not out his best. It's a fabulous year, 2013. They've not really done a whole lot, Pakistan, in trying to break the shackles. They seem to be quite happy to just pat it back. A couple of times Ahmed Shahzad sort of tried to go after it, and when he did try, seemed to choose the wrong deliveries. Morne Morkel, I remember him trying to hit him over mid-on. But otherwise, they've just sort of been quite happy to stay in their crease and just play it as it comes. Oh, that's hit him. It's hit his grill. And trying to get in. Up is all right. Perhaps it's missed the grill and gone under and hit his chin. So Maksud, he may well be hurt here. Just bounced up a bit more than he expected, I think, and also couldn't just wait and let it get past, because then he might have been out.
Yeah, it was thrown pretty hard as well by AB de Villiers. He identified it as an opportunity, got to the ball quickly, quick release. It would have been out if it here would have been gone. So he probably quite prepared to take one in the grill.
Yeah, and talking about that state of origin match, you can have a scenario where you pick just batsmen or pick just bowlers. Is it good running? Is it? Oh dear, didn't hit the target. A direct hit would have had him wanting. It's AB de Villiers who's in at cover, and you've got to be very confident to be taking him on.
Yeah, there was hesitation in the beginning, weren't sure. Take a run, AB de Villiers in very quickly. Would have been really tight, probably out with a direct hit.
Cullis continues. Cullis should pick. Oh no! Oh dear! Oh, I was going to say Cullis should pick up number 2. Well, if the overthrow annoyed him, what's that going to do?
Yeah, he must be feeling welcome back to the South African one-day setup right here. Graham Smith and Vernon Philander, and then right in between them, there's Maksud trying to go over the top, trying to go over mid-off. A bit of extra bounce from Jacques Cullis, makes the ball go straight up in the air. Never in control. And bad misunderstanding.
Oh, fielded. Really good fielding that. It's on his left-hand side, and it's just about gone past him as he puts the dive in. Graham Smith keeps a hold of it.
Yeah, it was good fielding. But he owes Cullis 1 or 2, doesn't he? He's got one back there. Chance. Big appeal and out. Real good. Very aggressive from Morkel.
Yes, this is what Morné Morkel brings to the party. He has a great ability to extract bounce from any surface he plays on. And he can make life particularly uncomfortable for batsmen. It's a snorter of a delivery. Nips back in the rib region, picks up the glove, and an easy catch for de Kock. The dangerous misbark is on his way. Here we see it banged in. It's off the either the shoulder of the bat or just off the bit of the glove. Loops up. Easy catch. South Africa ecstatic. They know how big a player Misbah Haq is for Pakistan. He's got to go. He's on his way for 13. Pakistan 97 for 4.
A new man, the wicketkeeper Umar Akmal. 82nd match. Best of 102 not out versus Sri Lanka back in 2009. Out! Another one! Philander strikes as he's done so often at this ground. Finds the outside edge.
That's what we've come used to from Vernon Philander. A good line, a good length outside the off stump. Finds the outside edge. Another comfortable catch for Quinton de Kock. Probably looking back, Akmal might say, well, I could have just let that go through. Could have given myself a bit more opportunity, but he didn't. The edge has been found. The team's happy with Vernon Philander, and so they should be. The 5th Pakistan wicket goes down. Akmal's on his way without scoring. Pakistan 98 for 5.
Well, they're in big trouble now. They really are in big trouble. 5 down. They haven't got 100 yet, and this man has struggled with form against South Africa even in the UAE and here in the T20s. Really hasn't contributed with the bat. Has been fantastic with ball in hand, but they seriously need him to play one of those famous Shahid Afridi knocks here this afternoon. He's off the mark, flicked it away, work for Morné Morkel. He's done well. Keep it down to 2. The important thing for Pakistan is Afridi is away. It's the end of the 30th over, and it does bring up the 100. Not a great deal of batting to come. Bilawal Bhatti, Anwar Ali, Syed Ajmal and Junaid Khan, the bowlers that remain. Try to go straight and has been dropped. It just kept on going away from A.B. de Villiers.
Yeah, that's unusual for A.B. de Villiers. Thought he had it covered there, was in the air for a while, made some good ground, but maybe just drifted away from it. There's not a strong breeze. Maybe with the way he's hit it and the spin that he's inserted onto the delivery, as you can see the ball spinning there as it comes down.
That's hit well, very well by Shahid Afridi, and it's gone all the way for 6.
Well, this is what a Shahid Afridi can do. He can just be blocking, and then the next minute he'll unleash one, and he's got all of that. He really has hit that very hard.
That's gone up in the air. Taken. Good catch. Imran Tahir celebrates. He looked at the man at cover first of all. Always his catch was up for a long time. There was one that went between two fielders earlier with Cullis bowling. He'll be happy that Tahir made that his own. Maqsood gone.
Yeah, one shot too many here for Maqsood. Having a go at Jacques Cullis. It was a good length. Wasn't full enough to play that shot, and a very good catch by Imran Tahir. He really enjoyed that. He's excited. He gets excited at the best of times. But Maqsood goes for 22. It's 124 for 6.
Bilal Al-Batti on debut. He's at the non-striker's end. That's hit well. That's hit very well. It'll do nicely for Pakistan. Bowled him! His hit leg stump. Afridi across onto the offside, looking to work at leg side. And his leg stump disturbed.
Well, Dale Steyn strikes again. Really has bowled superbly today. Great pace. Control's been there. Shahid Afridi trying to flick him over fine leg. Again, not sure about the shot selection, but Dale Steyn was on target, hitting leg stump. And Afridi goes 131 for 7.
Anwar Ali walks out to the middle. Pakistan at 131 for 7. Just like that. Oh, good fielding. Is it out? Is it out, though, is the question. It'd be quite close. There was a little lunge right at the end.
Oh, I'm horribly wrong. That is in by a mile. So I got that one wrong. Not a very good umpire, Harry. We are a bit far away, but I thought it was a lot closer than that.
Only just.
By an absolute mile, Tom. It looks like I'm getting old. I mean, my eyes are deceiving me. So it's obviously a very good single by Batti. I'll take that back.
And that's him who's going to have to chase that. It's a decent shot, just a push down the ground. Good outfield this, so it'll go for 4. Anwar Ali on to 5. They're trying to eke them out, these runs, Pakistan.
For the life of me. Oopsie. Now that's happened to every cricketer in the world. All of a sudden the ball changes direction and you feel so stupid. Oh, outside edge, gone through where slip might have been, but you can't expect a slip to be in position at this stage of the game. The end of the over, 156 for 7. Struck away and struck away well, over the rope for 6. Wonderful stroke. Bilawal now moves on to 22 from just 14 deliveries. That wasn't a great delivery though, as we discuss it. Full leg stump and whipped away with a fine leg up in the ring. That's raced down for 4, but yeah, I think he's
A very good partnership.
slower ball. Spotted and driven through extra cover for 4 more. So this over really ruining things for Cullis. Done very well there. Duminy saw him coming and chucked it out wide, and he managed to still slap it along on for 4. 195 for 7. Question now what length they're going to bowl. Smashed away, almost with disdain.
Somebody mentioned earlier.
Whacked away, and that's 6. Had the fielder stayed right on the boundary, might have had a chance of catching it, but he'd come in a couple of yards, cleared him, and cleared it. Like that, that might be out. Yes, it is. full and straight, and this fantastic partnership comes to an end. Morkel's gone for 10 already in the over, but he has done some damage here. We've got a situation whereby I don't go yet. I want to look at the no ball.
Yeah, it was a change in the field setting that caused him to try and go over fine leg. It hit the previous two balls 4-4 over mid-off and over mid-wicket for 6. And the fine leg came up in the circle, thought he could just flip it over his head for another boundary. He didn't make contact. And then his pad got in the way of the stumps.
Okay, we got enough proof now, I think. The camera crew are all ready for him to walk off. That for me took far too long. You know, I'm not talking about the technical side of putting it all together. I'm talking about the batsman out there looking at the big screen saying, well, he hasn't given me out yet, but he is out now. Well played, young man. 205 for 8. The end of a really stunning partnership. Now it'll be a question, and I suppose it was a fair enough review in a lot of ways, Craig, other than it was stone dead. It was a fair enough review because it was the last sort of bastion of defence in terms of those capable with the bat. I'm not saying that Syed Ajmal can't swing the bat and hit a couple of 4s, but he hasn't got the most fantastic record, let's put it that way. Got a fingertip to that. Maybe he did. It would have been a fantastic catch if he caught it. Now, somehow or other, South Africa need to get Ajmal up the other end with just a 1. That's hit hard. Hit on in place. Comes back for a second. Would he be quick enough? Yes, he is.
I think from this angle, looking down the ground, he had every opportunity to catch it and take the bails off. He didn't need to knock it onto the stumps. He's just really irritated with himself.
It's a tough one to gather in. It's landed almost on a half volley. Wicket keepers don't like that, and they got gloves on. Up in the air. Who wants it? Who's got it? JP Duminy. And that's what it's all about. Somebody needs to want to catch it when it goes up. Several people could have caught that. Duminy wanted it from the word go.
And it gives everybody a lot of confidence when somebody takes responsibility early on. It happened just in front of us. Saw immediately the ball went up. Duminy made yards and quickly got himself positioned, called early, took the simple catch. 9th wicket down for Pakistan, 213 for 9.
213 for 9 then. And Junaid Khan, number 11, comes to the crease. And he has gone full. Done very well. Oh dear, he nearly threw 4 runs away of his own. That wasn't clever. That wasn't clever. Anyway, what was pretty clever for South Africa is they've restricted Pakistan to 218 in their 50 overs, which is the score which I think they'll fancy chasing down with some patience and some good batting. Pakistan won the toss, batted first, and 218 for 9. They're the partnerships, the 2 major ones being the opening partnership and of course the partnership for the 8th wicket into the 60s. I said just now is actually 74. Wonderful bowling from Dale Steyn and backed up by the likes of Philander and Morkel. Morkel 3 for 39, Philander 1 for 37. Kallis's workout wasn't too bad either, a little bit unlucky at times. Tahir bowled well. So there's the target then. South Africa need 219 runs to win from 50 overs.
Welcome back, everybody, to Sahara Park, Newlands, where South Africa required 219 to win. The Pakistanis taken to the field after their batting performance. They won't be happy with what they put up. A couple of debutants getting their caps as they walk out onto the field. They played well too. Anwar Ali and Bilal Al-Bati. The South African openers walking out. Graham Smith and Hashim Amla restored and back together after Graham Smith returns from injury. Post-concussion syndrome's what he had, and had to take time off the game. Did his fitness tests back in Johannesburg at the end of the week, at the beginning of the week I should say, and then was past fit to play once again and is back in the side. Lots of experience, 4 matches away from 200. Still only 32 years old, as Graham Smith. He's been around forever. Hashim Amla at the other end, 80 matches. Oh, that record's incredible, it just is. 21 50s, 1100s, and strikes at more than 90 per 100 balls. Nicely played, it's gone fine, very fine, and gotten for 4. So South Africa off the mark with a boundary.
2 straight from Junaid Khan here. He's very strong. Smith moves across his crease. That was probably middle and leg. But because he moves across to your stump, that frees up the onside, just to inside half of the bat.
Bowled him! It's gone off the thigh pad and gone under the stumps as Amla tries to flick it onside. Junaid Khan gets wicket number 1. It's the breakthrough that Pakistan wanted.
Certainly wanted and definitely needed, defending a lowish total here. Hashim Amla, like Graham Smith's, got across the wicket a bit, across his crease. And Junaid Khan's just been on leg stump, came off the pad, exposed leg stump, clipped it. Elation in the Pakistan camp. Hashim Amla on his way for just 3, South Africa 12 for 1.
Is Quinton de Kock, just 20 years old. Oh, how about that to start? Short, just helped onto the onside, helped past mid-wicket for 4. In total control there, Quinton de Kock.
It speaks to his mindset, doesn't it? Whacked in half of the wicket. Most guys would just let that go over. And he just thought, let's put this away. A little clip through mid-wicket. Very fine shot.
Oh, yes. Cut off the stumps. 4 runs.
Super shot and brave shot as well. And he's got nearly 200 caps at this level of the game. You wouldn't find a young man just walking outside leg stump to the first ball from the off spinner. And he's got the confidence to do that, and then the ability to cut it away for 4.
He's gone upstairs, he's tried to go for the stumping man. He's not quite got a hold of the ball. It's come out of the gloves and then onto the stumps. Has Smith left his ground is the question. We'll see in a bit. You see, for me, I think it's out. If I'm to make a judgment, not based on all the technicalities and so forth, the ball hits the stump and there's foot's trying to get back, and so that's out. But then there's the issue of the gloves that come in there. But when you slow it down so much, you're not sure exactly when the bails come off. We really don't know. There you go. It's out. He's got to go. Pakistanis celebrate. They celebrate with a little bit of surprise as well, because they weren't sure they're going to get it. They'd kind of given up and they'd gone back to their fielding positions, and then when the out comes up on the scoreboard on the great big screen, they gather again and they watch it.
Smith's on his way out for 12, 20 for 2.
Jacques Cullis walks out to the middle. Best of 139 in the 322 matches that he's played. Lala?
Now that takes a little bit of skill. He's blocked, he's had lovely bowling boys in his ear for 3 balls. 4 balls in fact, and he goes down the wicket to an off spinner, remember. He's left-handed, whips it wider mid-on. That's quality. Beautiful stroke. It's a class stroke, that.
Well, I never get tired of watching Jacques Cullis bat. And this is the reason why. This is a superb stroke. His balance is absolutely brilliant. At no stage there does he overbalance. And he times that so well. In front of square, through mid-wicket for 4.
Short ball, pull shot, all along the ground. 4 more. Great over for South Africa, 37 for 2.
Come on!
Oh dear, oh dear. Where's that come from? Just a fraction short, deep in the crease, over mid-wicket for 6. Beautifully played. Beautifully played. Oh, this is just a pleasure to watch. 51 for 2. Oh dear. Goodness me. What a fantastic shot. He's got such quick hands.
He really does. A superb little cricketer, this guy. He really got a long future ahead of him. Not quite short enough. If you're going to bounce him, you've got to get it higher than that. And he just gets his hands all through the wall and he follows through. I mean, the bat almost hits him on the back. He really has a go at it. Get that way in front of square. Great shot.
Pakistan bowlers all going at 5, 6, 5s, you know, up around there, except for Saeed Ajmal. So that won't worry South Africa, so long as they're scoring at more than they require from 4 of the bowlers. The 5th one they can just play, the danger one they can just play. Bowled in! That'll change things a little bit.
Yes, it will. Quinton de Kock goes for 19. Bowled, but he just played across that one, trying to get a bit too square. And he'll be very disappointed. Got himself in. He's very well bowled. Got it nice and full. Just got to nip back a little bit. Nip back, it's a good delivery. Maybe it wasn't quite there to drive. Maybe it should have been defended, but it's a good delivery. And Quinton de Kock goes for 19, 62 for 3.
Well, it's the captain, A.B. de Villiers, that comes to the crease. 154 matches, just look at those stats. 6,000 runs, 34 50s, 1500s, strike rate of 92.9, and what's not on there is an average of 49.
Shot. That's nicely played. Catches it on the full. It's all the way for 4. Struck it really well.
Just gets a little fingertip on it, goes Bilal Al-Bati. Didn't get enough. Outfield so quick, it almost runs down the hill there.
Bowl him! There it is. He's got one for his man. He's got one for his team. It's de Villiers who's gone.
Done it to South Africa again, Shahid Afridi. For some reason, they feel they need to play back to him. And he bowls it a lot quicker. There's just a little bit of turn there. And de Villiers just misses it. And the bail is dislodged from the off stump. It's a big wicket for Pakistan. It's a very dangerous man. A.B. de Villiers gone for 10. 79 for 4.
JP Duminy, 110 matches for him. Good strike rate, 317 50s.
That's beautifully played. Allowed it to get past him, hit it under his eyes, and the timing was perfect.
This is what I was talking about in the last over, that when you do get a bad delivery with a little bit of width on offer, you want to try and cash in as best you can. Yes, a single's great, but if you can get it behind square, play it as late as possible, as JP Dumini's done on this occasion, you can sometimes pick up the boundary. It's exactly what he's done.
Beautifully struck, this time through extra cover off the front foot. Duminy getting into his stride now. Into the over, 106 for 4.
Or a boundary.
How sweet was that? Popped it away, back with a square. Way to go, Jacques. Been out of the game for a while, he comes back with a 50. And a beautiful 50 it's been.
A welcome tiled 50 by Jacques Ellis. Went off like a steam train. 3 fours in the space of 10 deliveries, and then hit one out the ground as well. He's just gone into accumulation mode. It's 86 ODI 50. Shows the value of what he can actually do for South Africa. A couple of wickets when he bowled, and now he sits on 50 not out.
Bowled him out. Wow, that'll please him. I don't think that's bounced very much. Callis looks at the bottom of his bat as if to say, how did that get past me?
I'm not too sure either. I'll have to watch on the replay, but Jacques Ellis had a long look at the pitch after that delivery. To the bottom of his bat. He's obviously got a bit of contact and then got onto the stumps. But that's a huge wicket for Pakistan. Change up in bowling. Stays maybe he's a little bit late in it. Chalked the cue and rolled it back onto the stumps. That definitely brings Pakistan back into the picture. Jacques Ellis goes for a fine played 50. South Africa 115 for 5.
David Miller, 35 matches, 720 runs.
Big shark for LBW. Not happy. They're going to have a little look upstairs here. Hafiz, he feels it's definitely out. He was certain from the very word.
Yeah, there's no shortage of confidence in this appeal from Mohamed Hafiz. Probably feels it's just pitched and going straight on. I'm going to put my neck on the line. I think it's going to be, if any, clipping the top of leg stump. The decision will stand.
Craig Matthews. Hey, what are you doing in here? Umpire's call, so Miller will survive. Flirting with danger though. And the sweep shot against someone who doesn't particularly give you any width to work with. He likes to bowl the ball gun barrel straight, and you miss and he hits. Out. Got him this time. He's going to have to go, or is he going to consult with his friend? There was a definite sound, and Miller has decided it's time to go on this occasion. So huge wicket for Pakistan as the last of the recognised batsmen go.
And their fans are ecstatic with that. It was an interesting decision. It was wide of off stump and drove at it. David Miller just got a thin feather through to the keeper, so I would imagine him standing was out of disappointment more than feeling that he maybe hadn't touched it. It was a clear nick to the keeper. David Miller's on his way. Gone for just 4. South Africa 123 for 6.
You can certainly hold the bat, Vernon Philander. The problem is the team is in a precarious position, and it's a whole lot different walking into bat when you need 96 off 122 with just 4 in hand than when it is setting a target. Lovely stroke, just timed it through mid-wicket, and it will run away for 4. So that'll end the 30th over, 127 for 6.
It was in the air for some time and there might have been thought of a catch, but no. It's between the cover on the offside, sweeping, and third man. 4 runs to finish the over. 149 for 6. Got it! Oh, has he got it? Has he got it? Yes, he has! It's just kicked up off the surface. Some more bounce. Unexpected by Vernon Philander. And Pakistan have their wicket. We needed to break this partnership, and they've done exactly that.
Well, they turned to their main bowler, Ajmal, and he's delivered. It was a wicket that was needed. This partnership was starting to get going. Philander was starting to look good. This looked like a really good delivery. Pretty good length, bit of extra bounce. Looks like that's caught the splice. Fairly good catch, diving forward. Tell you what, that's a very big breakthrough. Just the bowlers to come. South Africa 155 for 7.
76 matches for Dale Steyn. Best of 35. They would love 35 from him today, South Africa.
Close the play. That might get for 4. It does. Beautifully timed by Dumini.
Quality shot by Dumini to end the over off. 66 for 7. Just waited for him to come to him and caressed it through the covers. Perfect placement. And Pakistan have missed a trick there, having the man up in the circle, because he didn't mind him picking up a single. It's the boundaries that they've got to try and avoid. Disappointment for a freebie.
It's a big appeal here, and he's gone off the glove. Dumini knew, didn't he? Knew he was out. Gone for the reverse sweep, didn't work for him. And I think that's just come off the glove, and a good catch by Umar.
Yeah, big decision by Musbul Haq to go to his premier bowler of the day. Bowled 8 overs, 1 for 15. Dumini, 2 men up in the circle on the offside, tries to clear them. Goes through, grabs a hold of the glove off the shoulder, up. Akmal makes some good yards, dives forward, good low catch. Unfortunately for South Africa, that brings the end of JP Dumini, the last recognised batsman at the crease. He goes for 49. South Africa 168 for 8.
There he is, a big tall fella, Morne Morkel. 71 matches, average of 8. That's better. Straight down the ground. Is it long enough? Yes, it is. Keep the sweep out of the repertoire.
Told you there's no lack of belief here, Jack. His first ball, given a bit of air, mid-on's back, he backs himself. Straight over the mid-on. Good strike. Going to be the order of this innings from Morne Morkel. He's backing himself, he's going to try and hit boundaries. At this stage, he's not sure. Go ball, you beauty.
Straight down the ground, he's hit it really hard. He's hit it hard enough for 4.
That's a quality shot. It is banged in on the length I was talking about, and Morne Morkel's equal to the task. He's just flat batted it back past the bowler. The man at mid-on couldn't make the yards. Clears that front leg, and he cleans up Dale Steyn there at the non-striker's end, but the contact was superb. Saw some good shots for him.
Oh, okay, let's see him off by knocking him into the railway line. I don't think it was the discussion, Sean.
Clearly not, but we've seen Dale Steyn. He can play the shot. We've seen it a couple times before in his international career, and he's delivered perfectly. Got down on one knee and just swept it over mid-wicket. A wonderful 6.
Now, is that almost onto the sights on the scoreboard there? That's well played. That's beautifully played. Down the wicket, inside out. Outstanding.
Quality shot there by Dale Steyn. We know he can play quite well through the offside when given the opportunity. He's just given himself some room. played a beautiful cover drive. Great contact, hit with some good strength and placed it perfectly. Realizes that the bouncer for the over's come and gone, so he can use his feet, get down the pitch. He's done it to great effect on this occasion.
And he has. And he's bowled him out. Surely Pakistan are home now.
Bhatti comes through for his captain. He's a low, skiddy, fast bowler. He's managed to skid this one right onto middle stump. Dale Steyn looking for the boundary. He's disappointed in himself. He did a good job. Fortunately, the 9th wicket down for South Africa. There we go, just angling in towards the stumps. Steyn goes for the boundary through the offside, misses the ball. It clatters into the stumps. He's got to go for 15. South Africa 192 for 9.
I'll tell you. There you go. Average of 2.5. Strike rate of 29. Bowled in. Perfect Yorker. Wonderful finish for this man. He did it in the T20. He's done it in the first ODI. And Pakistan take a 1-0 lead.
Alawal Bhatti finishes things off in fine style. Hits the bottom of the stumps with a very good Yorker. He's saying his praises and his ability to do that. So from what we saw in the T20, he's delivered at the end of this match here for Pakistan. To an end, went comfortably. Didn't look that way for a long period of the South African innings. Unfortunately, South Africa kept losing the wickets, and the Pakistanis stuck to their task and ended up winning by 23 runs. So good performance by Pakistan. Back-to-back victories here at Newlands. One on Friday night in the T20. Now they win the momentum first one-day international. And as Jack has said, in a 3-match series, that's a big body blow.
There we are, South Africa. Smith was stumped in strange circumstances off the bowling of Hafiz, and then de Kock played beautifully along with Callis. Callis was supreme. De Villiers out for 10. Duminy held it all together, and then the tail tried to get them over the line but couldn't. Here the partnerships, Callis and de Kock 42, Callis and Duminy 36, Philander and Duminy 32, and then Morkel and Steyn 24. Pakistan bowlers all stuck at it really, really well. Earlier on when we saw that list, everyone was going for 5s and 6s. They dragged it all back. Syed Ajmal, mean, 10 overs, 2 for 28. But Anwar Ali, the man who got the 2 critical wickets. So there we are, the match summary. Pakistan won the toss and in their 50 overs got to 218 for 9, courtesy of a partnership for the 8th wicket of 74. South Africa couldn't get there.